Ladies, make some noise. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was brought to you by DJ Micah.
Micah.
You can follow him
At It's Me, the Micah.
on Instagram. You can follow me at WTF_Ira. All right.
There
Ladies
it
and
is.
gentlemen, yep. Welcome back to the new cool Syndicate podcast.
Hey. You made it.
We're going to get straight to it today. I was listening to this dating podcast. I don't know if I should say the title of it. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. So, bless you.
That's unfortunate.
So the host was talking about one of her friends, and she was saying, when my friend walks into the room, she has this attitude like, why aren't you looking at me? I'm the baddest, prettiest thing out here. And I'm like, that's the type of thing that would turn me off.
So, would you call that confidence or cockiness?
That right there is cockiness. Right?
Cockiness.
So let's break this down. So for our first, what do we want to call this?
Just introducing our new segment.
Yep. Yeah. Let's do that. So let's introduce our first segment. This will be the New Cool Testament. So this is where we'll break down our thoughts on like day-to-day life, right? Pretty
Certainly.
much.
Like philosophy.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Philosophy. So the idea of cockiness versus confidence. We're all taught to be super proud of who we are, confident in our abilities to do whatever we want and make our dreams come true.
Right.
But then that comes off in certain ways. Some people take it over the top, and then they have this like, "Oh, I can't be touched. The world revolves around me" type of thing.
Like a boastfulness, narcissistic point of view.
Yep. And it's like that does not look like confidence to me. What you're doing is overcompensating. So you're trying to do the most to make it seem like you're confident. I'm the type, I just sit back and mind my business. It's called a quiet confidence. I don't have nothing to prove, so I just be minding my business. But the other side of that is like, we were talking about this on one of our first episodes, like the extrovert versus introvert thing, right? How do you display that confidence without being cocky?
I feel like as an introvert, confidence is like, all right, like I know I can do this shit, but for what? Who am I showing off for? What am I trying to prove type shit? So it's like knowing that you can do something and then like talking about it like, yeah, I'm the shit at this. It just leaves a different taste in people's mouth, you know?
Yeah, and I think, I love that you said that. I think some people can admire true confidence because you're not over the top with it. You're not putting other people down. You're not bigging yourself up. People do recognize that. You asked me a question a while ago. Do you remember what that question was? It was about confidence. You asked me, how do you be confident in like unfamiliar situations? What did you ask?
Shit, I just said, when should we be confident? Like,
yeah, when should you be confident? Okay, so you kind of touched on it a little bit. So there's going to be situations where you're not confident. Let's say you're starting a new job, right? You don't have any experience, no skills on it. It's your first day. You're not going to come in here like, I'm Micah, like, I can do this.
right. Or
Like-
for example, maybe the first day of swim class.
Yeah, like-
maybe don't jump off the fucking top you know what I'm talking about?
That's all we're doing? Just dive in? Yeah, I got this. 20 minutes, seconds later. Drowning.
Oh, help. Drowning isn't fun. PSA.
Right. No, I'm not that confident. I take that back. So there's going to be times where you're unfamiliar with whatever you're going through, whether that's your environment, the people, whatever. In those times, I think you have to trust in yourself that you can maneuver and adapt. Because think of it this way. If you think about the word confidence, so if you break the word down, confide, those are the root words. So con with, C-O-N, with, fide, trust.
That's like to put your trust in someone or something.
Right. Now, if you have self-confidence, you're trusting yourself. So it doesn't say anything about being this big, bad, perfect, untouchable figure. So let's keep that in mind. All right?
Certainly.
For sure. Perfect. So speaking of cockiness, right? The main profession where you have to be cocky is the media entertainment field, a rapper.
Certainly. I was thinking of Soulja Boy the whole fucking time.
Yeah. Drake.
Drizzy? Oh yeah.
So
wait.
I was over. We were kicking it a couple nights ago. We were listening to 2C Slide. It came up on like a recommended playlist on YouTube or something. And some people gave it a lot of heat because look at Drake trying to do his little dance TikTok thing. And I'm like, oh, I get that. Maybe it didn't pop off like it was supposed to. But I have a bar for you. I got a hot take.
Where's the hot take? Let's go to the bar.
Here's the hot take. Oh, this is our second segment, right?
Oh, hey, introducing.
So, hot takes. So what we're going to do is we're going to exchange like ideas, right? We're going to exchange our hot takes. And these are going to be like a bar. I got a bar for you. So we're going to hop and, exchange ideas. We're going to bar hop real quick.
Might take some shots,
Take some shots.
May not.
So I think the 2C Slide is actually a good song.
As far as melody, as far as him trying to be current.
I think it is a good melody. I like the flows. I like what he's actually saying too. It's a fun song to listen to. So let's not get too distracted with the actual push for a dance craze. Let's just take this song for what it is. This is a cool little vibe.
How'd you feel when he said, black leather gloves, no sequins?
That's a shout out to Michael Jackson. You got to get that line, yeah.
But, okay, it's a white glove, but I feel you.
Yeah. So, or was that a shout out to OJ and not MJ?
Ooh.
Right? That's a bar.
Yes, sir. That's a real one.
So the other thing is Drake actually makes good music. So that actual Dark Tape project, as a whole, it's one of my favorite Drake projects.
Oh, yeah?
Surprisingly. I think it's very well done.
What's your lineup on the projects?
All right, so let's do a top 4.
Okay.
Number 4 for me, and we'll do top 3 or bottom 3, and then we'll interchange for our number 1. Right?
Okay, so we'll go back and forth. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1.
Exactly.
Okay,
yep.
gotcha.
All right, so number 4 for me is, I wrote this down because I don't want to get them mixed up. Like a couple of them came very close. Give me a second.
Take your time.
Give me a second. All right, number 4 for me, Views. All right, so that's Drake's album from 2016. So for me, I'm not saying this is best lyrical project. I am saying that at the time, 2016, it was a big time for me. So that album means a lot to me. Now, sonically, I think it has a lot of dope songs. What's the song? What They Want? I hope I'm not misquoting these track lists. Let me pull it up here. But that one got the DMX like sample to it. That one's fire. And he got a few songs on there. I think it's Grammys with Future, fire. That's my number 4. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is going to be More Life.
More Life, okay.
You got Fake Love. You got that the song with Georgia Smith and him, that Get It Together.
That's when I first heard about Georgia Smith.
That's a real smooth vibe and the type of shit that I like.
So that project was marketed as a playlist. What do you think about that?
Whatever they want to call the collection of music, they can call it that. I'm gonna consume it and
for sure, it's
rank
cool.
it.
Whatever it is, it's still song by song by song. It's a project. I don't care what you call. I like that. I thought it was. I like the rap Drake. So those songs on there that I like Free Smoke. I liked. I can't think of the tracks off top. The one where he talks about
real.
Coach. Huh?
I'm blim for real. I might just say how I feel.
That's cool. That's the dance hall.
That shit was. Yeah, like that's what I fuck with. Yeah.
All right, number 3. Number 3, I got What a Time to Be Alive.
What a time.
So this one had Drake and Future. It was a collab project. This is when Future started really like popping off too. But yeah, on that one, some of my favorite songs are Diamonds Dancing, Live from the Gutter, and Scholarships. The way they like went at it on each song, like not without outdoing each other, they were so cohesive, like slappers all the way through slappers. That's my number 3.
Okay, yeah, there was a lot of flavor and style in that one. It's just fresh, man.
Yep.
As it should be, man. You got 2 of the hottest artists at the time.
They were at that part. Very well said. Who's your number 3?
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with Nothing Was the Same.
Ooh, okay. Go on.
We have The Furthest Thing, because that just describes every human on their journey to progression in life. Like, we're the furthest thing from perfect, like everyone I know. Drinking, smoking, plotting, fucking, scheming.
For sure.
We don't have to, but we do. Another one from that one The Language. You remember that one?
Fire.
That one was a
Fire.
fucking slap. So
Even
yeah,
the
man.
way that their project starts, like the intro to that song, he's snapping.
I'm about to roll and light it and fucking man, no one's invited.
Uh,
I forgot the rest.
yeah, I was about to go in, but
That
I was just about to quote the how long is he about to go off on the intro? It's like, yeah, like damn, he's really going in right
Oh, was
now.
that the Tuscan Leather intro?
Was it? I don't know. Don't quote.
Ooh, I believe so. Okay.
I'm trash right now with the track list. My bad,
Hey,
y'all.
it's all
I'm
good,
sorry.
man.
The other thing about that album, remember all the memes with the head in the clouds?
Oh man, there were a couple different memes. Do you remember one? And
Nope.
Ooh,
I don't
fuck.
remember any. There was just so many of them. You could put anybody's face in it, and it's just like the clouds behind you.
for sure.
Number 3, What a Time to Be Alive. You said number 3, you got Nothing Was the Same. Nothing Was the Same was on my list at first. That's because we had like a top 5 and we had to rearrange it to top 4. Nothing Was the Same was on my list, but my number 2, I have Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
That was a vengeful one right there.
And there's 2 main things that I like about it. So just like Views was a special time in my life in 2016, same thing for 2018. But the other thing was Drake can do a little bit of everything. And Drake has rap Drake and he has R&B Drake. So what he did with Scorpion was break it down into 2 parts.
Yeah, that was genius.
So I loved it. I'm a Drake A person. If you're Drake A or Drake B, like we'll do like a poll or something. Like comment in the comments, like
Let
side
us know.
A or side B. Yeah. So my number 2 is Scorpion. Who's your number 2? What's your number 2?
Oh, I actually went to the concert of Drake's concert in Oracle Arena. I got the fucking Scorpion hat, the jacket.
I saw it.
That shit's lit, man. We got to get to a concert soon.
Bro, I've never been to a concert. I've never been. So sorry to disappoint people. I know I claim to be a music fan. I'll put it in there. I've never been, but yeah, let's do that before I'm too old to go to concert.
Travis Scott concert where it's lit
I
and live.
might have to fight.
Let's go in some fucking cut off jeans,
Yeah.
cut off sleeves, and just ready. You feel me?
Yeah,
Throw
just
them bows.
mosh and shit.
Yeah.
I'd be down. Let's do it. I could get off some steam. Just some pent up aggression.
Hell yeah.
Number 2, you said who?
Ooh, my number 2. My number 2 was Nothing Was the Same. I think I'm on my number 1, right?
Are we on number 1?
Yeah.
My bad
I
if I'm
went-
fucking it
I
up.
went
All right,
from
so number
More
1.
Life, Views, Nothing Was the Same, and I'll have one left.
Got you. Okay, so number 1, my bad, fans. My number 1 Drake project. I don't even have to look at my notes for this one. If you're reading this, it's too late. So, like I said earlier, Drake, I'm a fan of rap Drake. In my opinion, if you're reading this, is the pinnacle of rap Drake. So I think that's when he started to hit his peak.
Okay.
From like 2010, maybe 2011 to 2014, he was hitting you with those club songs. But now he realizes, oh, I'm actually that guy. So I'm gonna give you bars, I'm gonna give you melodies, but just know you can get this cockiness too.
That's what I was in the gym with. I was getting pumps into fucking, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot. All that shit, bruh. That shit was lit.
Yep. So that's my number 1 by far. It's easy. That's when I actually became a Drake fan.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, I've known about him since 2009. So I've listened to everything you put out. But if you're reading this, I'm like, yep, I'm on board now.
And that was fits you. Okay,
Yep.
okay. My number 1,
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Take Care.
We went with the exact opposite sides of Drake. Like you went with the most R&B sad Drake.
My
Why is this-
fucking number 1 Drake song would probably be Take Care with Drake and Rihanna. Like
How does that go?
shit.
How's that go?
Do you want me to sing it? I don't want to sing it
You're not
because
gonna
Rihanna's
do
the
it?
singer part. But either way, it's just the dance hall Drake is like my bop, you know.
Okay, that makes sense. You like a cool vibing ass R&B like romantic type of guy. That makes sense.
Scratch
man.
the romantic. I mean, I'm working on it.
You
I'm
working
doing
on it?
research.
Okay, I feel you. So we like the exact opposite sides of Drake, which explain our number 1s. Drake, that one I never got into because I already had The Weeknd. So The Weeknd came
Right.
out in like 2011. This is when he started popping. He might have dropped his 3 mixtapes before, don't quote me, but around that time is when he started popping. Then Drake found his sound, and he created Take Care alongside The Weeknd, whatever.
I found out about The Weeknd, Starboy. That's when I went hard. Like,
you found out about him?
I mean, that's when I
Starboy?
digged into like a whole album. I was like, man, let me see what this shit talking about.
I'm a Weeknd stan. Like, I'm a Weeknd stan, so from the beginning. But the thing about Drake is he gets this thing to where he's called a culture vulture because he does everything. So whatever's popping in one region, like he'll use that and like make something hot, and people give him a lot of flack.
How do you feel about that?
Smart. I think it's smart. I don't think Drake does anything, or I don't think Drake does many things original. He just does what's hot better than anybody else.
And I think it's wise not to limit yourself as far as staying in one fucking box. He's done so many different things.
So I'm on two sides of that, because I do, on one side I respect it, but for that same reason, there's certain artists I won't listen to because they don't have a sound.
Interesting.
So like Travis Scott has a sound. Future has a sound, but he can do the R&B thing too. Somebody like Post Malone, he doesn't have a sound to me, so I can't really mess with it. That's just my thing. But with Drake, go ahead.
Have you had any Post Malone albums?
I listen to a couple when they come out, and it does take me 2 or 3 times to listen to a project and give a legit opinion. But with his, I'll listen to it once and I'm like, nah, it's just not for me. I'm not saying it's not good, but it's not for me.
Certainly.
Yep. But yeah, personally, I like people who have a sound. What Drake does, he takes different sounds and just does it better than you, and it's fun to listen to. So yeah, that was my thing on that.
Shout out to his producer too.
Shout out to Drake, 40, the OVO team.
Yes,
shout out to the Sweatshop memes, the OVO factories. That wraps up this first segment of this episode. Any more shout outs?
Shout out to God. Shout out to you if you do sit-ups and push-ups every day.
Yeah.
Physical fitness. We'll get more into that.
Yeah, and it's hard to stay in shape now that the gyms are closed. You don't have to be lifting weight. You don't have to be doing the most, but you can do little things here and there to stay fit. Squats here and there is cool. You can jog around your block. That's cool. You don't have to do the most. Just get that heart rate going, keep your body moving, stay strong, take care of yourself.
Health is wealth.
That part. Shout out to people who read books. All right, shout out to you.
Real books and audio books as well.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, it's the same thing. Shout out to people seeking knowledge and personal growth. So, all right, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, on that part, it's been another episode of the New Cool Syndicate podcast. Thank you for listening.